And welcome back, everyone.
Welcome. It's been a while since I've sat in this seat.
It has been.
I'm taking over for Darren tonight because he's held up in Melbourne. So
We've
here
got
we
the
are.
honour of having you here.
Exactly. Thank you, Talisha.
So it's been quite busy still. But
Yes, in the shop
Yeah.
for Christmas presents.
yeah, definitely an influx of online orders.
Yeah.
So I think we did say in the newsletter today some deadline dates on when to get your orders in by.
Yeah.
But it was roughly around the 19th of December, that for Express. And then I think it was like the 15th for
15th for
regular post.
Regular, yeah. I think Australia Post are saying the 19th, but they have a bit more confidence in their services than what I do. So even make it a bit earlier than that. So
Yes.
yeah, get in now. Now would be great.
Yes.
Because it still takes us time to pick it and pack
Handle it.
and yeah, get it off to Australia Post. So yeah, that'd be great, guys.
And if you want to be extra careful, you can always give us a call too. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Very good.
awesome. So what are we going to talk about tonight?
What are we going to talk about tonight, Talisha?
Gold of the week, relic of the week.
Yes.
You've
we've
picked
got
out some.
I have, yes. So you want me to do the gold of the week now?
No, not just
later.
Yet.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Too excited. And then
just a nice bit.
We've got some newsletter highlights. So we've got a Gold Monster 2000 haul in there. And then for the videos, we've got some of Dad and I out in Ballarat and surrounds area, the Scarsdale, Smythesdale area in particular tonight. And then we'll go into the topic of the night.
Okay.
Which is our all-inclusive tours. So
that's it.
Explaining some more of the logistics there, some frequently asked questions and the nitty-gritty of it all.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Both been very busy for a couple of weeks.
Yes. And unfortunately, there was a death this past week over the weekend in Fosterville Mine.
Yeah. That's pretty sad.
Yes, there were a subcontractor and accident underground, and sad time of the year too. It's close to Christmas.
Right. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Not good at all.
No.
Okay.
So gold price, we'll take a look at that. This was taken around lunchtime today, so it was 203.49 per gram. So it's come down a little bit in the last week. It was up around that 208.
Okay.
But I'm still feeling confident that it's above 200.
Yeah.
It seems to be the new norm.
The new norm. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, excellent.
All right, gold of the week. What do you have for us? You can go now.
I can go now. So I've got this 31.81 gram nugget.
Take it up to the camera.
Which was found in Central Victoria with a 5000, a MindLab GPX 5000. It is a really pretty piece and it is crystallized too. You can see little crystals where quartz crystals have actually been in it and the gold has melted around it. So it's pretty unique, and this is one out of our collection. So yeah, really nice bit, that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And then relic of the week.
Relic of the week. I've got this little brooch, which I love my old jewelry.
Oh, that's cute.
And
it's got a ruby in it.
It's either a ruby or a garnet. I'm not sure. So that is so pretty, but I'll get you to take that up a bit.
Would you wear a brooch?
Oh,
just like admiring them.
I just like admiring the jewelry, really. Yeah. It's a really pretty Goldfields piece. Yeah, you have a good look at it there. A little bit hard to get it in focus, but that is such a pretty piece. So that's just part of my collection.
Would people wear brooches like that to show their riches?
Yeah, quite often people are wearing that in the old days.
Yeah,
they're wearing it to show people how successful they are.
Yeah,
or
like a badge of honor almost.
Yeah, that's right. And quite often, you know, it'll be the wife who's wearing it to show how successful her husband is in those times. So, yeah, really pretty bit.
Nice. Now, our best sellers of the week.
Yes, that's right.
Can you guess what number 1 is going to be?
Well, I would say it's probably the Gold Monster 2000 because it is still so popular.
Correct. Can you guess what number 2 is?
I'd probably say the Made for Muffs hats.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Can you guess what number 3 is?
Number 3. No, not sure. What's number 3?
Oops, that's gold price. Number 3 is the Vic Dugstone Atlas.
No wonder. That's been flying out the door. I think it makes such a good Christmas present too.
Absolutely. And I think it's selling really well with the gold monsters as well, because it's sort of that Bible for newbies.
That's right. And with the extra, 15 maps in it, I think it is. I think it's got an extra 15 these days.
Yeah.
No price change. So that makes it well worthwhile, I feel. So great research tool, that one.
Yes. And then at number 4, we have the scoops, and the pink scoop is the one that's actually selling the best.
I was going to say it's probably not the orange scoop.
Yeah,
the pink
I'm sure
scoop.
I updated that, but it didn't pull through.
Yeah, no, the pink scoop's been doing really well. The ladies are
loving
it. And it's a nice bright colour too. So if you lose it in the bush, it's easy to pick up. So the pink is the new orange.
Yeah.
No? Is that right?
Pink. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Pink is the new orange.
Well, whoever's got me for KK this year, you know what you can get me. Pink scoop.
That's it.
And then at number 5, we have the sluice box mat, which is trimmable. So that's a new one for our top 5.
Right.
But people must be getting out there doing some sluicing.
There's a lot more sluicing done these days, I feel.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people in the shop saying that they're out sluicing, and I think it's reasonably easy to find, depending, of course, where you are. Yeah. But people do seem to have quite a bit of success with the sluicing. Yeah. And it's a step up from your panning. So I think panning is a great starter. Yeah. And then, you know, to just put panning on steroids, then it's your sluicing, your high banking.
It's nice that it's like semi-automated.
Yeah.
And you can sort of just stay in the one spot, like set up, and then...
Yeah, that's right. You're just digging your dirt up to put through. And if you're in a good spot, well, why move? Yeah. No, it's cool. Yeah.
All right, so Dad and I were at the Bush Rangers Reserve. Have you heard of that before?
I don't know where that is.
It was out sort of Marsdale way.
Okay, right.
And there's an interesting story of why it's called Bush Rangers Reserve. So,
well, I'm presuming there's a bush ranger involved.
So we'll jump into that now.
Okay.
It's Darren here from Lucky Strike Gold. We're in the Bush Rangers Reserve, which is just out of Scarsdale, which is the other side of Ballarat, west of Ballarat. Now, there's a monument here where a Tom Burke was coming, he was a bank manager, was coming back from the mines down the road with the gold, and 2 bush rangers shot him dead. And yeah, the 2 men were caught and taken to the Ballarat jail, where they were hung in 1867. Now, the rumours go that between here and Scarsdale, they hid all the gold and it was never found. So if you've got the time to look for it, start looking.
Great little story that, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Very interesting.
Even I got a little bit excited to get out there and start hunting.
So it's our very own Victorian Lassiter's Reef, basically.
Yes, yes, that's true. Maybe not as big as Lassiter's Reef, but
maybe
something.
Very cool.
Now, November, we have our wrap-up of the photo competition winner. So the winner is this Heathcote patch that Aaron found.
Okay, nice.
So it was totaling 3.48 grams. And yeah, nice little patch he found with his 6,000 and an Exceed coil.
Oh, right. He had the 12x7 Exceed.
Yes.
Nice.
So if you're watching, Aaron, hit us up with a message or an email and you can claim your $50 voucher.
Very good. Spend it on anything in the store.
That's a good time for Chrissy too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Nice Christmas present.
Yeah.
Well done, Aaron.
And our product of the week is the new CC pick we
Right.
got in.
The
So
new
it's
monster pick.
gold monster pick.
Yes, that's right. So Craig from CC Picks, he's in Victoria and he makes all these picks, and he has made this one particularly for the monster. So the monster, you know, just going down a couple of inches. This is like a light gauge pick, which is just perfect for that.
And at $95, it's quite affordable too.
That's right. And it's orange.
Yeah, can't miss it.
That's it.
No more putting the fluoro green tape on the handles.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a great colour, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good.
And then our customer find of the week is this haul with the Gold Monster 2000. So it's totaling 6.8 grams, and Kevin's called this a true monster. Look at how many pieces.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? That would take a lot of time to actually get all that.
But it shows like all those small pieces
They add up.
do add up.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's a great little machine, that's for sure. It's like a second gold rush at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
And it's like broadening the whole industry too.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm looking forward to taking some over to the West next year, sorry.
Absolutely.
Not much of this year
No.
left. But next year, it'll be really cool. And also on that point of the gold monster, people like even customers coming back with the 2000, you know, just to sort of let us know how they've been and what they're doing with it. And they're saying, yeah, the 1000 and the 2000 gold monsters are like chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
So don't think that it's like a gold monster 1000.
Yeah.
Because the gold monster 1000 has a lot of trouble in the highly mineralized ground, which we have a lot of in Australia. But the 2000 is wonderful everywhere.
Game changer.
It is a game changer, absolutely. So yeah, it's amazing.
And then our tip of the week is turn 90 degrees on any faint signal, and some nuggets will then reveal themselves. So sometimes if a flat nugget's sitting kind of on an angle, sitting upright, you'll hit it better one way than the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like we've done chained areas before, and just because we're approaching from a different angle, we'll find gold where it's been chained.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's a saying, you can't get it all either. So yeah. So for those people that, you know, come along and think that the ground has been done to death, hammered, etc., you know, don't be put off by that.
Yeah.
It's if that's where the gold is, that's where the gold is. And you just have to walk over it from a different angle with a different detector, a different attitude maybe, different weather conditions.
Different skill sets.
That's right. Yeah.
Different noises going on around you, less distractions.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
That's right. There's so many variables to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And even in somebody's hole, I mean, how often is it that we hear of people finding gold in other people's holes?
Yeah.
And we've done it ourselves. So.
And just a 1 centimetre swing off to the left, to the right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, yeah, lots of variables there.
Now, you know Devil's Kitchen.
Our
next video is from there.
Okay, cool.
I never realised the gold sort of history from that area.
Yeah, it's quite rich, isn't it?
I just thought it was a great there's a little swimming hole there, got the mulberries, and it's a lovely looking place.
Yeah, and that's where the bridge is, isn't it? The trestle bridge. Yeah, that's cool.
So we'll jump over to that now.
Yeah, it's Darren here. We're at a place called Devil's Kitchen, which is was an old town called Piggereet, and it was an old gold mining town. Now, beautiful looking spot. If you're looking for somewhere to go for a drive of a weekend and you haven't been out here, yeah, come out here. It's called Piggereet. Now, we're actually standing on an old pile of alluvial wash. It's all been looked at there. There's an old mine over the back there, and there is gold in the creek here, but very overgrown. I probably wouldn't be walking around down through there in the hot days, but yeah, if you're looking for somewhere to go, come out and have a look.
How goes that?
That's cool, isn't it? I
Starting
love
to get
that
a little
spot.
bit of rain towards the end there, but
Yeah.
it was
yeah.
interesting seeing an area that I have visited frequently and then the history of it
Getting a
all.
whole new
Yeah,
perspective on it.
exactly.
Yeah, that's it. That's cool.
So, topic of the night.
Mhm.
What are we going to talk about?
We're talking about the all-inclusive tours, which we only
Yes.
released a week ago today.
A week ago, and they're already more than 80% booked.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And even since I sent out the newsletter this morning, whatever time I sent it, midday, afternoon, the spots have changed again. So we now have 2 booked out tours, the 2nd and the 4th. And then the first tour, last I checked, had 3 spots. And then the other one had 5 spots.
Okay.
So 8 spots left total.
That's not much, is it?
Crazy.
It is. But they are a lot of fun, and people do make friends on those tours and, organise to go back and meet up with them the following year. So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
So nice to see the regulars come back year after year, and you really form a bond with them, and like you get excited for the following year and catching up with everyone.
That's right. Yeah.
So nice to have such like a tight knitted friend and family like prospecting group.
But they're also very welcoming to newcomers
absolutely.
too, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've got one guy, Mark, love him to bits, and he's English, and he's been on quite a few of our earlier tours, but he hasn't been able to make it for the last few years, and he's back again next year.
Yep.
So that's just so exciting. When we went to England and headed over to Europe for the Mind Lab conference, we actually called in on Mark and his family. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Yeah, his 2 little kids. So yeah, so look, it's great for us. It's like us catching up with friends as well.
Yeah, it is.
As wonderful. Plus all our regulars from this year, a lot of them will be back next year.
Shout out to Dave and Kitty.
Yeah, that's right. Mel and Jeff and
Jonathan's coming back again.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be saying names, should we?
Maybe we shouldn't be name dropping.
They might not have told their wives yet.
We're excited anyway.
Yes, we're so excited.
So it'll be fun. Yeah.
So tell us about how this year's all-inclusives differ to last year's.
Okay, so you mean next year's compared to this year's?
Yeah,
we
sorry.
keep forgetting, don't we, that we're still in 2025. Okay, so the 2025 tours, we were camping in the outback and in tents and stretcher beds. So that was a bit different to what we've done for a long time. That's actually how we started off.
Yeah.
And then we decided it was too much work and went into different accommodation. So this year confirmed it was a heck of a lot of work. So we're back in accommodation for next year. So we'll have all the creature comforts. We're going to stay in hotels, miners, dongers, and have it pretty well fully catered for. We're still negotiating with some of them about the catering, but don't worry, you'll get well fed, whether it's us doing the cooking or whether it is catered for. So so it'll be good. I know on the Leonora trip there's a open fire at the park where we're staying, so we'll be able to sit around the open fire, which I think will be really lovely.
Yeah.
And on the first one, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We might have to go crash the Indigenous bonfire that they have across the road.
Do they?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm going to ask you some questions and you can answer them.
Okay.
What does the all-inclusive tour include?
Okay, so the all-inclusive tour includes your flight from Perth to wherever we are. So that'll be either to Laverton or Leonora for next year. So return flights, we pick you up from the airport in the bus, take you back to your accommodation. So it will be either hotel accommodation or miners, dongers accommodation. So all self-contained, en suites, air conditioning, all important. And then we pick you up daily in our bus and take you out to the goldfields. We supply all the detectors, the picks, the scoops, everything you need, and all the food is provided. So breakfast, lunch and dinner, all your non-alcoholic drinks are provided. And if you want to buy alcohol at both spots in Laverton and Leonora, there are pubs there to buy alcohol. So, yeah, you've got plenty of options.
Yep. And, of course, daily tuition too.
That's right.
Now.
Daily training from our tour guides.
Yes.
Yeah, and getting well looked after by them.
Yep.
And taken to spots. Some will be private leases, some will be other land. Whatever land is available and looks good is what Darren looks at to take people to.
Yeah.
Mm.
And how many people per tour?
We have 12 people
Yep.
on a tour, and usually 2 to 3 tour guides. And we'll be floating this year, whether it'll be for food, drinks, errands. We still do our other job as well, but we're available. So.
Wear all the hats, don't we?
We do tend to wear a lot of different hats. So, yeah, it'll be cool.
What are the checked-in luggage limits?
It's 15 kilos on the skipper's flight, so you do have to be aware of that. But you can purchase extra kilos if you really want to.
Yeah. Otherwise, just wear all your big, bulky, heavy gear.
That's right. Yeah, with big pockets, you
Yeah.
stuff your pockets full of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And there are laundries at both of these places that we're staying at this next year. So, you know, you can go and do your washing halfway through. That's not a problem.
Yeah. How long are the flights?
2 to 3 hours, just depending on where we are.
Yeah.
Because the flight for next year, it actually leaves Perth, goes to Laverton first, and then it goes to Leonora. So that is on the way out, and then on the way back, it's like the same one. So if you've had a short flight to Laverton, on the way back to Perth, you'll stop by Leonora and then Perth. Whereas if you've going to Leonora, you got to go via Laverton, then Leonora. So it's a very quick trip back to Perth from Leonora.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get a quick trip one way.
Yeah. So we've sort of touched on this, but what style type of food will be provided?
Well, this year at Laverton, it'll be more pub style. They're doing the catering, which, as I said, we're still negotiating with them. But they do serve evening meals at the very least. So you're not going to go hungry. And in Leonora, it is more of a buffet, like at a miner's mess. So different again. You just go and help yourself to whatever you want, basically, as much as you want.
Yum. I love a buffet.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
And how about dietary needs?
Dietaries, that's a really good question, Talisha. I still need to follow that up.
Yeah. I think we're sort of saying, though, that with dietaries, there are the options for different meals, but it's we sort of can't promise.
That's right. Like for vegetarians, it should be fine, but just for
like celiacs, or
gluten-free, celiac,
allergies,
nut allergies, that type of thing.
So if that's the case, just send us an email before you book and inquire, and you're still following it up.
Yeah, I'm still following it up.
Yeah. Do they need to bring their own detector?
No, don't need to bring your own detector because we provide 6,000s and Gold Monster 2,000s for next year.
Yes.
So they're the best performing ones at the moment over there, the easiest to use.
Our favourites.
Yeah, that's right. So no, you don't need that. And we also supply picks and scoops.
Yeah.
So if there's anything extra you want to bring, like a special coil, if you've got a harness,
headphones,
perhaps we are going to have some headphones, but
standard ones.
If there's something special you want to bring,
no, Alex brought his rake last year.
That's right. Yep, he uses his trusty rake, so he bought his rake. Not on the aeroplane though, did he?
No.
Yes, he sort of cajoled a favour. So anyway. If you have something special that you want to bring, a harness was one thing I was asked about recently too. So bring your own harness if you need a harness. So,
Will they find gold?
Hopefully. It's a bit like when you go out fishing, you know, where you find fish, where you catch a fish.
Yeah.
Some days you do and some days you don't, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can't make any promises, but
Yeah.
we're taking you to the Darren's hand-picked ground. You've got awesome guides and 7 days of it
That's
with the
right.
top quality machines.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So yes, we'll be doing our best to help you get onto the gold.
yes. And if they find gold, can they keep it?
Yes, if you've got a miner's right, WA miner's right, that is.
Which you will all have by the
Yes.
start of the tour.
If you haven't, you've got to let us know on the first day and we'll take you over to get one. 'cause
That
that's
actually
important.
skips forward to one of my other questions.
Okay.
Do they need a miner's right?
Yep.
And I've got in here, there is a link to purchase the miner's right online. So if you do that now, you've got plenty of time for it to come through.
So they've actually, WA has actually upgraded their procedures.
Yeah, that's how Sam and I got ours.
Okay.
So
Did you get it
works.
straight away or?
It was maybe 3 to 5 business days.
Okay, and they
Wasn't
send it
long.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because it used to always have to be a written form,
Yeah.
which was pretty painful, and you had to send a check in.
No.
And that was only
I wouldn't even know how to do
Yeah,
that.
that was only a couple of years ago that they were still wanting that. So that's good. I'm glad to hear.
And what's the weather expected to be like during June, July?
Usually about 18 to 25 degrees. It's generally just really comfortable prospecting weather.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get hot at that time of the year when we go. It starts to get warm sort of mid-September.
Yeah.
And then it gets extremely hot after that in the
Yeah.
summer. So we just go over there for the best time of the year. And remember, Darren was Ballarat born and bred, so he feels the heat. So he doesn't go over there when it's hot at all, if you can help it.
And how long are the daily prospecting expeditions?
Usually 6 to 8 hours generally. And, you know, sometimes it'll take half an hour, maybe even an hour to get out to the spot. And then, you know, prospect. You can have plenty of breaks. You just work at your own pace. So you don't sort of have to worry about, you know, being out there all day and there's just a bus to go back to.
Yeah.
And we take chairs. There's plenty of drinks out there. We'll have your lunch out there.
Yeah.
So, and snacks. So, yeah. And there's always somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
So it's good fun.
And your thoughts on travel insurance?
Yeah, look, I think it's a real necessity. It just gives you more choices. This year on the first tour, we had somebody that wasn't feeling well, so they got me to book them a flight home for as soon as I could. So I did that, and their insurance covered it.
Yeah.
So it's just peace of mind.
Yeah.
So it is really good if you do have insurance.
Will mobile reception be available?
It is at the accommodation. Sometimes it is when you're out prospecting, and sometimes it's not, just depending on where we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sort of find that the mine sites have their own towers, and if we're anywhere near a working mine site, generally you have good reception.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah. And Telstra is the best provider over there too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So if you've got a Telstra phone, definitely it is the best.
What happens if there's bad weather?
Bad weather just depends on the situation, I guess. We are always very conscious of our clients' safety. So we just, whatever, according to what's going on. If it's too dangerous to go out, we won't go out. But I don't think we've ever actually been in that situation. The weather is pretty stable. In the summer, it gets a bit more unstable, but in the winter, it's pretty good. Yeah.
And is this tour suitable for everyone?
No, it's not suitable for everyone. No, no, it's pretty hardcore, I would call it. You'd want to be, I would say, preferably an experienced prospector. With some experience at least. I know sometimes we do have complete newbies come along, but it's a bit of a shock to the system, I think, for some of them who are not used to country life. They're used to the city life, and they don't necessarily like the country life. They find it a little bit hard, I think, to cope with. And also, you have to be, like of an average fitness, I would say, because you are out every day swinging a detector, and that's for 7 days of the week. So some people find that a bit hard going. I know one year, I don't know, it wasn't this year, I think it was last year, we had a guy that had booked in for 2 weeks, but he went home after a week because he just found it too hard. He was quite elderly, but his insurance covered it.
Yep.
So he wasn't out of pocket for it, which was really good.
Yep.
So, yeah, he sort of had a sore shoulder and, yeah.
I think as long as you've got that average sort of level of fitness, you can swing a detector for 7 days and then you don't mind a bit of red dirt, I think you'll be fine.
That's right. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And can they bring their own coil if they've got a special coil they like to use?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you've got
6,000.
some favourite bits and pieces that you want to bring along, bring it along. Just be mindful of the 15 kilo limit on the skipper's flight though.
Yep.
And that 15 kilos is your carry-on plus your checked-in luggage.
Yep.
So just be mindful. But like I said before, you can actually buy extra kilos if you need to.
Yep. And what are the flight times?
Flight times, the flights haven't been released for next year, but if it's anything to go by this year, I think it was jump on the plane at 8 a.m. So you have to be there at the airport like 7 a.m.
5 a.m.
That was a different one though. That was an international flight heading through to Kalgoorlie, which the Skippers ones are really good. The Skippers flights,
different.
yeah. So yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the butt, that one, the 5 a.m. flight. But no, usually you have to be there at 7.
Okay.
And and then you fly out with Skippers, which is just it's a little airport. So it's not one of these great big airports that you have to find your way to anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny little airport. So
Yep.
it's easy. You just get there, you check in all in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool.
And then time it'll head back to Perth?
The time, usually it's about sort of 11:30, 12:30, depending on where you're leaving.
Yeah.
And then it will take an hour or two. So some people like to fly home all the way on that day. So they'll go to Perth and then have their other flight booked for the afternoon or late afternoon.
Yeah.
Even catch a red eye home. So they're home, haven't wasted a lot of time.
Yeah.
I always recommend that people fly in the day before though.
Yeah.
So that
any delays.
Yeah, in case there's delays, and also you want to be rested for your 7 days of prospecting too.
Get straight into it on the first day.
Yeah, that's right. The first afternoon we start. So yeah, it's best that you are well rested. And if you're coming from international country, well, then I would suggest you fly in a few days early just to get over
time zone, jet lag.
Yeah, any jet lag.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. That brings us to the end of the Q&A.
That was a bit of a grilling. Anyway, all good.
Well, I think that's all for our show tonight.
Okay, very good. We got through that all right.
Thank you all for watching.
Yes, thank you very much for tuning in.
And we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next time.